What's up? How are you doing? Ay, ay, ay. Live here, there. What are you doing from wherever you're catching me from? Today hasn't been an easy day. It's been, Tyler has been disturbing me almost the entire time. So by the time I wanted to start by around 10 night time, but Tyler had refused to go to bed. But finally, at least he accepted and went to bed. I had to go to bed with him until he sleeps. So I went to bed with him. It took me like a couple of minutes for him to really accept to sleep, but it wasn't easy. Yeah, these are some of the days I like the most. I like doing campfire, and I told myself someday, if I ever get a place, which is my place, I'll always make campfire. It gives you that time to think about your life, more so that I'm this side of the bush, yeah? So it gives you time to think about your life. What are your life goals? You see, I have sisters that I really love so much, but for some reasons, we stopped communicating. So the time I've spent when I'm alone, I think about it and I'm like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing a wrong thing? But the more time I spend alone, like, I think about life, and some things are better let alone, yeah? You just have to leave them. Just let them be. So I notice it's not good, to keep pulling something. You keep trying, you want to be in touch, and yet the other person you want to really be in touch with doesn't want, yeah? So at the end of the day, you rather let people be, man. You let them be and do things that make you happy. Like me, nowadays, and sometimes you could be like, let me call them, let me try talking to them. But it is not good it's not good. Everything has to work in a way that you both really, it's not good for you to be a friend to someone who doesn't want to be your friend. I don't know if you're getting me. It's good when it is either side, it is either side. But if one side feels like very important than the other, yeah, let them be. Given the fact that I always say life is short, yeah? It's me who says life is short. We are supposed to be with in good terms with those we like. But if you keep pushing for it and really someone feels important, you better let them be. Now, me, the time I've spent when I'm alone, yeah, I've quite learned a lot of things. You can never think like about your life when you're in a crowd, when you're with a lot of people, or when you're in noise, yeah. But when you're alone, you you have clear thoughts, yeah. You think straight, and because you think straight, every decision you make most of the times is perfect. Have you noticed that even Jesus at some point, he went isolated, when he knew he was almost going to die? Most of the people do that. So, you know what I've learned, man? If you're pulling, you're trying so much, even if it's in any relationship, but one person feels more important, yeah, you just let them be. You let them be. So me, I have my sisters, we don't talk, and I don't care because it is a decision they took, yeah? So I cannot be there trying to push for it. Nah, 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 nah. And surprisingly, those people I'm talking about, they are my elders, yeah? Like elder sisters. You can imagine. So I've learned a lot of things, by the way. Do you know? Now let me tell you a story. When I was about to come this side, uh, I felt like I wanted, at least like the way you would say, like family members, you want them to know where you stay so that maybe you can come, hang out. They didn't come, but it is okay. Like I don't feel bad, but it is just so surprising. I don't care. I don't really care, but it is weird. You think about it. So the more I've been with my son and we are just the two of us, I've really learned a lot of things. And then this fatherhood and motherhood, and then the single moms, and how they always say that single moms, it is a hard time. Those guys go through crazy. It is not true. Now I've been with my son, yeah. I don't think I've gotten any hardship, truthfully speaking. The only problem I get when I'm with him is waking up early in the morning, yeah, when he's going to school. That is that part there is quite tricky. Why? Because I sleep late. And why do I sleep late? Because I concentrate more at night than during the day. At night, I think more straight when it is quiet, yeah? When the place is quiet and not noisy, I think I can be in bed and I come up with a given idea and immediately I have to execute at night. It becomes way easier than during the day when there is a lot of noise and it is hot. You cannot think really, 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 really straight. So waking up early in the morning, that is like the hardest. The other one is when maybe I'm working and he comes, disturbs. But those things of, I think like parenting is not like of the 80s, of the 90s. Right now, there are a lot of things, Kids have tabs, they can be on their tabs, cooking, people have pressure cookers, ovens, and all those things. So it's quite easy. It's not like how they used to say, even right now, I hear girls say, single mothers. It is now me, I've been a single dad, but it's been something very easy. It's not, okay, not really that easy. It scares. When you think about it, it scares. You're like, I'm being to raise another human being. But because now I don't work and I'm full time home, so I've not really found it that hard like the way they say. And yet I'm a guy. So if I'm a guy and I've handled it well, yeah. If I'm a guy, oh, there is smoke. I want to give you a good shot. If I'm a guy and I've really handled it nice, then what of a girl? Parenting is in their DNA. So it's parenting isn't that really, really hard. Like the way they put it, it's not hard. It's not, I can tell you the truth. It's not that hard. Now me, I'm a guy. So if I've raised another guy and I'm not complaining, so Why would you say that parenting is really that complicated? It's not. It's not. So even those single moms, and most of the times when they are single moms, one thing I've noticed, yeah, with single like parenting, if you find a single mom, that means most of the times, yeah, they cause it themselves. They either have bad manners, maybe they don't listen. I don't know, you can give me your thought, but it is very, very hard for a guy to send away, a woman whom he has kids with. Some of the people do it. I've seen people do it, but it is rare. Most of the single mothers created themselves. They either don't listen, they have big heads, they don't give guys respect, but it is rare. It is very, very rare. A guy can be broke, but unless he's broke and the lady walks away, but most of these girls do it themselves. I've been there and I've noticed that. So those things of single parenting, very complicated, very hard. What? Me, I've not experienced it. I think it is really easy, and I was like, I wish I had started it a little earlier. Just that fine, they would inconvenience when you want to do something, and you can want to go because you'll be leaving them all alone. But now, me, I may stay home dad 24/7. You know, we chat, we talk. Now he's been here. I would have started my life like at exactly 10, but he didn't want to go to bed. And each time I'm with him, he wants us to do everything together. So because he wants us to do everything together, so sometimes, okay, he interrupts me, yeah? But it doesn't mean those are small things. But it's not like it's really the hardest thing, to raise kids. It's not. That's why I wonder people who are scared, of parenting. It scares, like when you think about it, the first time when you get a kid, it scares because now you're supposed to raise another human being. You're like, now school fees, now the dressing, the food. Yeah, it scares, but when you get when you get started, it becomes way easier. It becomes way easier. Yeah, don't, if someone asks me like, how has it, raising a young man alone? I would say there's nothing special. Truthfully speaking, there's nothing that special. It's been normal. Nothing, nothing really special. Just that you're supposed to do some things in time. And when you get if you make your timetable perfect, it's way even easier because at 7 I'm supposed to do this. We wake up at what time? Wake up at 6. By 6:45, he's done with everything. Go to school. By the time he comes, he starts to find food ready. When he comes, then he has to do homework. Then, if you have everything timetable, it's way easier. So parenting, I've not seen those hardships they talk about, and yet me, I'm doing it alone, and it is not in the DNA of a guy to raise kids. This is the ladies to raise kids. But now, if their DNA is really inured for that, and then they are complaining of being single moms. Being a single mom in the 80s was quite that thing because by then there weren't like washing machine. Everything was manual. You wash clothes, you cook, you know, get firewood. Everything was a little hard. But now things are way easier. You can buy packed food on the streets. Everything is way easier. Now they go to school. Those cars, the school van comes, picks them. So really, it's parenting isn't that much special. That's one thing I've learned. And at the point, I reached a point where I was like, I would feel very okay, yeah, when other girls give birth and they just drop kids and run away. Because now I'm an expert at raising kids on my own. Though this is a boy, so I don't know how it would be if it were a girl. Because these girls need more attention than boys, yeah? So maybe because I've not tried raising a girl, but I think they need more attention. I don't know. But girls grow faster, and girls are even more sensible, by the way, if you can think about it. I've been somewhere where there was a girl who was younger than Tyler, and this girl would keep herself clean, and she was younger than Tyler. But Tyler could really get that, and this girl is always clean, very little girl. So I think even raising a girl would be much more easier. Why? Because for them, they are a little bit responsible than boys. Boys are crazy. They are running here, they are running there, they are doing this, they are doing that. So I think raising a girl would also be easier. So parenting really is so much exaggerated, and the single mother is so much praised, like they are doing really a great job, but it's normal. There is no great job done. In my research, that's what I've come out with. Just okay, providing that you're supposed to be okay, you're supposed to have some money, but really, kids are not that expensive. They don't. Okay, the only thing is you're supposed to do things in time. But if you're like kids are very expensive, blah blah, food, clothes, school, but the rest of it is way easy, unless if they get sick. Anyway, I don't know. It depends from one person to another. Someone could be having a sick kid. Oh my goodness. Oh, I pray you don't get a sick kid. But parenting, I think it's been easy on my side. It's not really been that hard. So the people who exaggerate that single moms should be praised, they are special, nothing special. Unless if you're broke, then things could be hard. If you don't have money, there is nothing that hurts than when your kid wants something and you cannot provide. Ay, 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 ay. That thing is crazy. When the kids want something and you don't have money to give them, and yet other kids have those things, oh my goodness, it's terrible. It's bad. It is the worst thing. It's the worst thing. But now I stay with the young man, given the fact he's crazy, very stubborn. Yeah. So today we came in a little late because I had to make him sleep. I had to go to bed with him until he sleeps, then come back here. You see, his seat was there, but he had gotten tired. Ever since he started school now, by around 9, 10, he's sleeping. From 10, and I can do anything I want. So, a lot of stuff has been going. I don't know for some of you guys, I don't know if you followed me on my TikTok. Sometimes we do some lives there. And the last live we did there, what was I talking about? I think I was talking about letting people go. It's not good to really be stuck with people because you feel you have to do them, even if it's in any relationship. If you feel like you're giving someone a hard time, leave them. It's really bad when people don't value you and you think you're in some kind of a relationship, yet for them they don't value you. And if someone ever backstabs you, yeah, if someone ever does something wrong and they were intentional and then they apologize, don't go for it because they will still do the same thing. Be friends, but give them a distance. That's something I've also learned. If someone backstabs you, keep away from them because when you bring them nearer, they will still do the same things and maybe worse. Yeah. So you let them be. Those things of forgive and forget, no, 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 no. They'll do the same thing, and this one, they will target their heart. So when people are doing funny, funny things, you let them go. Some people think, we can't survive minus them. That's the worst feeling you can ever get from someone. Someone thinking you cannot survive minus them, it's really bad, yeah? So if you're in any relationship and someone takes it that way, move away. It's not good to be in a place where you're not valued, yeah? Like you don't matter, like you're not important. It's really bad, yeah? So you leave them and go somewhere where you are valued. Yeah. You go somewhere else where you are valued. But being in a place where you're not valued, it's like you're just you're a supplement. It's like when you have food and then you have dessert. It's like you're a dessert, you're just an escort. That's really bad. It's good to be where you're valued, where you feel important. So I've learned that. I've learned a lot of things, by the way, ever since I started staying alone, because now I have a lot of me time, yeah, alone time, a lot of it. So now it makes me sober up with some things, yeah, and it is good training if you have it. Once in a while, take time to be alone, yeah. Think about your life. I have something I always tell people. I think if it's not your first time to be, I think you've heard me say it. I said, what if you're given like a week to survive? Yeah, okay, you're given a year. If they tell you you're going to die in a year or a month's time, what is it you'll do different with your life? I have a friend this side, yeah, where I am. He's a good boy, yeah. He's building some nice apartment. So I phoned him and I asked him, what if he's given a year to live? What is it you'll do different? When they give you like a year, even cars, cars, the things that we think matter seem, end up not mattering. You want to build big houses, you want to have apartments, big cars. When they tell you you have a year to live, oh my goodness, all that doesn't matter. I was talking to him and I told him that. He was like, man, true. A lot of things that we think matter. You just think about it. What if you're told you have a month to live? What is it you do different? You'll be surprised. And whatever you do different, that is now what really matters. And it's what you should really concentrate on than concentrating on the things that you think. Because there's a guy, I think I've loved this guy. There is a guy on TikTok. He said that why is it people work so hard in life to get things that don't matter when they are dead? I thought about it and I was like, this guy is really bright. You will work so hard to get the material things in life, yeah, to acquire, and many of them to acquire a lot of those material things. But when we die, again, those things don't matter. But we spent a lot of time chasing them. Hmm? Though some people, when such things are said, they're like, Those are poor mindsets. Yeah. They are the people who think like that. But you think about it truthfully. You know, we work so much, yeah, to acquire the things that will not matter when we are dead. It was a very good question, yeah? You think about it. You work so hard to get the degrees, to build the houses, to get the good jobs. But again, by the time you die, those things don't matter. But again, we spent a lot of time and did a lot of shit to other people to acquire those things, which definitely don't matter. I thought about it and I was like, he's a bright boy. Hmm? We work so hard to acquire things that will not matter when we are dead. So me, I always keep telling people that you just imagine you're told you have only, yeah, you have only a year to live. What is it that you do different? Me, I always think about that thing. Why? When I think about it, then I'm like, but think about it. Why is it that I'm chasing this so much and it's a do or die? That if I had short time to live, would it still matter? So each time I think about that, then I change some of the decisions that I make because we chase a lot of things that don't really matter. Me having my alone time, maybe do this campfire and sitting here. I feel I would love to do this even if I was having a day to live. I would still do this again. Yes, I'm alone here, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I feel good. And each time we do campfire, whether with Tyler or alone, I feel good. It rejuvenates me. It refreshes me. Yeah. So each time I make the campfire and I sit here, I feel good. It is something I really like doing. Whether I'm alone, whether I'm with people, I love it. I love it. I like it. Now, I don't know what is happening. This dog, it made a big hole and it's still making it's a puppy, yeah? It made a deep hole and it is still digging. I don't know what it's going to do there. And it's been going at the same spot. I don't know what it is there. It's digging and I get it. I think it's hid some food, yeah? Yes. Yeah, it hid some food. Dogs do that. Dogs, when they have a lot of food, yeah, they pick some, hide it somewhere. And when they are starving, then they go back to that spot where they hid the food and collect it again to eat. I think that's what it did. But I think now it forgot the place where it hid it because now this hole is big. Yeah, today we came a little bit late, but at least I've been here. I don't know for how long I've been here, but at least I've been here. At least I try to be here every day. The target is to make 6 months and every day at around 10. At least we are here. If things don't work, then I'll change strategy. Today people are in ED, so they were enjoying. They are not on social media, they are with friends. Most of, by the way, the public holidays, yeah, people are not on social media. But during work days, that's when they're on social media. Because now people are hanging out, they've gone for parties, they've taken girls out. Yeah, I've been in that space. Now, there is a kapapi also sleeping here. It is enjoying the fire. It feels warm. I lost one of my puppies. I felt really, really bad. You know, there is one which is very stubborn. So one used to bite the other humble one. Every time it used to bite it, bite it. So it died. I felt really, really bad. it died. One of my puppies. There were five of them. There were five. I sold one. I remained with four. One has died. And it's because one of the puppies used to bully it. There is one which is, it seems like mature, like it wants to be like its mom. It barks a lot. So it bites it until it died. So guys, I was telling you, yeah, when you don't feel important in someone's life, leave them, leave them. Yeah, I've told you I have sisters I don't talk to. Why? I also don't know. But I was like, they are my elders. So if they don't want to talk, it is up to them. That is the decision they took. And I can totally do nothing about it. Because I thought elders are supposed to sit down the young ones and talk to them, even if they messed up. But now, you're an elder. You cannot sit down. And I don't know, but most of the families have issues, by the way. It is very hard in African setting to find a family when it is all organized. Either the sisters are not talking, the brothers are not talking, but brothers are easy, they don't really carry on issues. But most of the families have issues. And if you have the so-called uncles and aunts, at least now for us, we don't have those. Me, my family, it is me and other girls. But these girls, it's very, very hard to find a day when they are all okay. They can all be okay, like for a day, when everyone is okay, they are loving each other. After that, these girls, you can never find all of them. Hey, this one is not talking with the other one is not talking with the other one. Oh my goodness. And more so when they get married, la, la, la. Sisters can be issues. That's why it's good to raise your kids together so that you raise your kids together and you make sure you raise them as you keep reminding them that they're brothers and sisters, and no matter what, they should never reach at that point where they don't talk to each other. It's a bad thing, but it's in very many families. Most of families where there are a lot of girls, like in my family, there are like 6, 7 girls. Oh yeah, yeah. They have issues. They always have issues. It is hard to find them all, in good terms. One will be not talking to the other. For what reasons? Girls things, I think. That's what I should call it. Girls things. They always have issues. Today has also ended. Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow is Saturday? Yeah, tomorrow is Saturday. Okay, I've put out my fire. It's time to enter the house. It's time to enter the house. By the way, I did some farming here. And the things are growing. I did some farming here. Let me show you. Let me rotate the camera. Let me show you. I did some farming. You see beans? See beans? Yeah, these are beans. Then I did Irish potato. Let me show you Irish potato. You see? That is Irish potato. That one there. Yeah, Irish potato. Then I have tomatoes there. And there are these small tomatoes. So you see my campfire? That's where it is. It is almost going out. Yeah. You see where I keep my bike? I keep my bike outside there. I don't cover it. You see? I leave it there like that. You You see the campfire? Now, the day has ended. I'm going to go back inside. I watch some videos on TikTok. I see if there are some good creators there I can join. You see, this one is sleeping there. Was fearing. I had like firewood here. I had a bunch. I had a couple of firewood, but now they are all out. But of course, I came in late because Tyler was disturbing me. You see that side? See how it looks there? It looks nice at night. When I take off all the lights here, the other side looks nice. Yeah. So now, Tyler is sleeping. There are some guys the other side. Let me show you the gentlemen's here. Titi, you tell people how are you? These dogs like clean places, yeah? When I clean here, then they come and sleep and chill and relax. But when the place is dirty, they don't want to sleep there. And when it rains, they go play from there, then come here. Planes pass here, by the way. I don't know. They say the road. Let me show you the road of the aeroplane. Yeah, I think it is this side. They always pass there. I think there is a road of aeroplanes there. They always pass at that particular point. You see it? You see it there? You see that place? There is a guy. I don't know if you could see him. I love this place. Like the view, it's always very nice. More so at night. See how it looks. But there is a guy there. Let me show you. There is a guy there. He has his house there, but he seems to love it. Okay. Let's enter inside. Okay, guys, let me call it a wrap. Thank you very much for chilling with me. It's been nice. So now I'm here. Tyler is already sleeping. Let me first switch on some lights so that you're not so much in the dark. Yeah. So how are you doing? Let me see. By the way, whenever I'm using the phone, I don't check to see if my video is okay. I was watching a Nigerian movie. I always watch Nigerian movie at night when I'm going to sleep. You see, I saw someone talk about Monica. I watched Monica. It's another movie also. It's a Nigerian movie. I also watched that one. Is the light too much? I should decrease. Let me decrease on the light. One of my laptops. Let me see. This is good. Yeah. One of my laptops got spoiled, and it was my favorite. This laptop here got spoiled, and it was my favorite. So I want to get money to fix it. So this is a Nigerian movie I've been watching. I paused it. You see? I don't know the title. I always don't mind the titles. So now, let me see our video. I see if the sound was good. Because if I use my phone, I always don't check for sound to see if the sound is good. So let me check and I see if the sound is good. I'm checking now. Okay, let me put. I'm checking now. Yeah, let me show you now. Let me show you what you see. You see? But now I'm showing you and also showing you. You see? So let me put big screen. Let me move this. Okay, yeah. So that's what I was checking to see if the sound is nice, but the sound is good. These things do magic. You guys don't know what I'm thinking. I really want to do some good production, yeah. I want to have like a Big Brother house, like how they do. I want to put cameras all over this place so that I can spend like a week when we are on a live, when we are just live streaming, like a week. That's what I want to do. And very soon, yeah, very soon, I'm giving this type of content like a year. After a year, I see how it has worked out. If it works out nice, we are going to make some kind of live stream which are bad news, live streams that have never happened. We'll be doing a lot of stuff. So just pray for me. If you keep watching, if you keep watching, that means these things will work. And if they work, you'll be so I will do like a 24-hour monitoring, yeah, kind of a live stream. Then you'll be watching like for like a week, okay, like for 3 days. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So for how long have we been here? For 41 minutes. We've been on a live for 41 minutes. Yeah. So I can see views, they are fair. Current viewers, fair. Average views, fair. But it's okay. Step by step, we'll get there someday. We will get there, but we are not going to change concepts unless otherwise. But we are not going to change concepts. Yeah, we are not going to change concept. We'll stay on this kind of a concept. Just if we get more cameras, sit everywhere. Okay, guys, let me call it a wrap. I leave, I go. Thank you very much for watching. Bless ya. Bless ya. Bless ya. Bless ya. Are you sure you want to stop?